Candida Harrison. Good morning, Candida.
Morning.
Candida, you're charged with speeding on Child Street. What do you want to tell me about this?
It wasn't me, but I'll pay it.
You know, there's a provision on the summons that if it wasn't you, you can write in the name of the person who was driving.
Well, I just had a baby. I was on bed rest, and I had a few people using my car, and everybody said it wasn't them, so I'm stuck with it.
So the baby is a month old now?
Yep, July 14th they had her. Well, 2 weeks. July 14th.
Baby's 2 weeks old?
Yep.
Would you have, a boy or a girl?
Girl.
What's the name?
Mary.
Mary? How many kids do you have?
4.
4?
Uh-huh.
Inspector Quinn, I'm going to test them out now, right? So, Inspector Quinn, we have a young lady here who has 4 kids. One is 2 weeks old. There are a number of people, family members, I assume, that are using her vehicle while she's having the baby, which is probably the most blessed event in all of our lives, right?
Correct.
So now, she has the baby, 2 weeks old. She makes no excuses. She don't stop moaning and groaning, saying, I got 4 kids, I got a 2-week-old baby, I can't go to court, you know, I'm not gonna do it. She's here. She comes in with a great attitude. So I'm stuck. I don't know what to do. So I have to turn to Inspector Quinn, who once said, I asked him, I said, how big is your heart? And he said he had a heart the size of a grape. He once said that. But I'm going to test him again. Inspector Quinn, how big is your heart? What am I going to do in this
I believe
case?
it was the size of a blueberry, but I think he
Blueberry.
enlarged it to a grape. He's wearing on me. But, Your Honor, she's just here this morning to get a break from the babies.
What did I tell you? But I know what's in his heart anyway. Candida, this is going to be a baby gift. What's the baby's name again?
Mary.
Mary, okay. This is for Mary.
Thank
And
you.
for you as well, for being a good person.
Thank you. Thank you.
Good luck.
The judge likes to joke that when I first started working with him, I had a heart the size of a grape. And in some ways, that's true. I had just spent 20 years as a street cop where I strictly enforced the letter of the law. But after 15 years with the judge, I've learned to appreciate the spirit of the law. That we need to consider all of the circumstances of a situation before we render a verdict. Old Ziggy wouldn't have cared 2 craps if Candida just had a baby. She sped, she's guilty, paid a fine, end of story. Now the new one approves, so he agrees with the judge. Welcome to the world, baby Mary. See, my heart just grew a little bit. Felt good. Try it sometime.
Joan Pearson, you're next.
Good morning.
Good morning. Who was driving the car? Oh. Okay, sir?
My ex-wife was kind enough to lend me her car so I could go to an appointment at the Veterans Hospital. I was the one driving the car.
I assume that your ex-wife is Miss Pearson.
Yes. My name is David Chalmers.
You gone to the Veterans Hospital?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Where did you serve?
United States Navy.
Did you go overseas?
Yeah, I actually went to 4 different wars in Africa.
You did?
Yeah.
I don't remember any wars in Africa. You remember any wars in Africa?
I believe it was mostly called the War in Biafra.
Oh.
While the Vietnam War was going on and getting all the publicity in the newspapers on the front page, most of these got like a small paragraph somewhere in the back of the paper, you know what I mean?
Well, tell us about that. Really, I'm interested.
Well, the first country I went to was Ivory Coast, then Ghana, then Luanda, Angola, and then twice to Mozambique.
Were there actually hostilities going on there? Was there a war, or were you just
Yes, sir.
protecting?
As a matter of fact, around those times, that was when some of the names of the countries got even changed in Africa.
Yeah. How long were you in the service for?
2 years on active duty.
You did. Well, you're 1 mile over what we're charging people for. You missed it by 1 mile. So, Joan, I'm going to give you a chance to get some revenge. He's a mile over. Usually, I don't give people a break on a mile over. I'm gonna let you make the decision. Should I give him a break? Now, I don't know why you guys got divorced, but this is your shot, right? This is your chance.
Yes, Judge, you should give him a break.
I should give him a break.
Yes.
You're a lucky guy.
Yes, sir.
Let me tell you something. I practiced law for a long time. I've seen a lot of divorces. Very few wives would say, give him a break. All right,
Judge, I'm still married, and I don't think Colleen would give me that shot this morning.
You're a good sport. I'm actually trying to make you comfortable here, okay? Based on the explanation, I'm going to give you a break. I'm going to dismiss it.
Thank you very much,
All
Your
right.
Honor.
Thank you for your service to the country.
You're very welcome.
Thank you, Judge.
Good luck.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
I'm not sure what's more impressive, the fact that Mr. Chalmers survived 4 African wars, or that his ex-wife lent him her car. As a lawyer, I was often exposed to the ugly side of divorce. I salute any couple who can survive that emotionally draining process and still remain friends. Some people believe that if spouses can remain friends after they divorce, then they probably never were truly in love, or that they still are. The romantic in me would like to believe that Joan and David still are. I hope David takes the $50 he saved in court today and spends it on a breakfast just for the two of them. That would be nice. Joan and David, if you decide to get remarried, I'm available to perform the service.
All rise and hit subscribe so you don't miss the latest viral moments like this one. Share these videos and weigh in on the cases. You be the judge. Subscribe now.